I can remember the associates at general nutrition centers, when asked about glutamine, their eyes would light up and they'd say, well, that's the most abundant amino acid in your body. And they'd stop there and then they'd kind of go blank and then they'd walk away to the next customer as if that was enough for you to buy that product. Well, I don't go to GNC for information. I don't go to bodybuilding.com for information. I don't go to anybody that's trying to sell me a product for information. Now, we're going to talk about glutamine. One of my sources is the University of Maryland Medical Center. Glutamine is the most abundant free-form amino acid in the body, and it makes up about 20% of the body's free-form amino acids. Now, your body makes glutamine about 10 grams a day. Therefore, since your body manufactures it, it is called an non-essential amino acid. Now, lifters who truly train hard, and there's probably a handful in every gym that train hard enough to require more glutamine, may need up to maximum of 40 grams per day. There are many interesting facts about glutamine, and when you have the big picture in hand, you probably have the mindset that if you train heavy, you probably need more glutamine. Now, some of those interesting facts are that glutamine is not only stored in the muscles, it's stored in the lungs. And not only is it stored in the lungs, much of your glutamine production is in the lungs. One of the body's waste products is ammonia, and glutamine helps your body rid itself of ammonia. It also boosts your immune system. It's needed for normal brain function, and it aids in digestion. It also shields the muscle from the stress hormone. It's called cortisol, and a lot of the research and writings of, remember Bill Phillips, when talking about glutamine, centered around that fact that the glutamine will help shield the muscles of a bodybuilder from that stress hormone cortisol after a workout. From a bodybuilder's point of view, it's notable that AIDS patients are given glutamine to help with increasing body weight. Let's store that away in the back of our minds. Now, more specifically for bodybuilders, the glutamine increases water retention in muscle cells. Now, that kind of sounds like creatine, doesn't it? It helps signal cell growth, and it helps to intensify the production of protein and glycogen. As we know, these are separate subjects that are very important for training bodybuilders. Now, if you want to supplement with glutamine, you're going to supplement with what they call L-Glutamine. Okay, it's a powder, and do not put that powder in a hot beverage because heat destroys the glutamine. Okay, now food sources, and I have a list here. I don't remember all these, so I'm going to have to read off the list, and this probably isn't all-inclusive, but some of the food sources are beef, pork, poultry, milk, yogurt, ricotta cheese, cottage cheese, raw spinach, raw parsley, and even cabbage. Now, back in the 1990s, early and mid-1990s, many of us were students of Bill Phillips and John Perillo. And what we would do is we would use, starting in 1993, our creatine, our glutamine, our vanadyl sulfate, our HMB, synergistically together, not only to cause muscle torque with cell volumizing in our muscle cells, but also to shield our muscle cells from cortisol. We would additionally add to the synergistic effect by taking a B vitamin complex, vitamin C for contractile strength, free-form amino acids, and we would adhere to the multi-carbohydrate leverage loading diet, and this would allow us to change our blood profile in a 6-month period. And you know, at 181, 198, we'd be pulling, deadlifting in the upper 500s, totally drug free. For those of you that may have a medical condition, please consult your doctor before supplementing with glutamine. Now, glutamine, I know, can cause problems for people that have kidney disease, liver disease, people that are on chemotherapy. It can stimulate the growth of tumors, so be very, very careful. Oh, always err on the side of caution. Consult your physician first.